Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. How do you go from unknown to legendary? When I became the author of Bad Bitches and Power Bitches, when I started writing that book, I in no way knew did I there's no way I could have prepared for the reception that I got. When I was writing the book, I was frustrated because I wanted to share with people something that they didn't know about pitching. And that it wasn't just putting words together, that it's a real art and science to it. I just didn't know what type of impact it would have. See, in my mind, it was like, oh, if we get two people to buy, then hey, we're successful. That's how low I thought things would be because, just coming out of darkness. And when I tell y'all to watch the response, if you go all over my social media, you'll see pictures after pictures of people buying my books, people standing in line and everything. What y'all don't know is what it took to actually get there. I work with the best book coach, Sharon Monet. I still work with her for this book. We've done 4 books together. When we started, she had the vision for me. I didn't. I was feeling really low, and working with her showed me that I had a talent and a vision that was so clear, but I thought so low of myself. So when I was writing it, I was thinking about the types of women and men I went in competition with, how they showed up. And I knew that I wanted to start writing from the perspective of things people have never noticed about pitch competitions or pitching yourself to the media, stuff like the things that they didn't understand and how to do it for yourself, how to stand out. It's not just standing out in a crowded marketplace. It's like you show up before you actually step into the room. And so writing Bad Bitches and Power Pitches and showing the 7 branding personas that I've come across in each one of the competitions, when I'm meeting with VIPs, all of them show up. And so I wanted people, I especially wanted women my age. I am a woman of a certain age. I'm in my 40s. So we put out the dry, put out the pasture. I was unknown. I just came out of darkness. And what I didn't realize is that's what the world needed. The title was catchy, but what really captivated people was reading the words. They said they could hear me speaking to them, which means that my voice has power, which means that my talent speaks for itself. Do y'all know what it's like? Okay, so came out with, my first book signing was at what was it at oh goodness, why am I forgetting? It is on Madison Avenue. It's Price Waterhouse. That's exactly where it was. Price Waterhouse. My book first came out. I was 40 years old. I was speaking at a conference for women over 50, and I couldn't believe all my, I think I probably bought 20 books because, I'm not thinking anybody's going to really want it. Y'all, when I tell y'all, all of them were so, they were like, what, because they were standing in line. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I've underestimated myself and I underestimated what the world needed. And it kept selling, and Billboard in Times Square, and when Forbes magazine reviewed it, Black Enterprise, like Heart and Soul, it kept getting reviewed. 4-time Book of the Year finalist. What did that feel like? I went from unknown to just going down that path. This is my 4th book, The Pitch Queen. I went from bad bitch with a power pitch to the pitch queen. I don't have to keep putting myself out there. When people refer me, it's so good to teach people what I had to do to get here and watch them do it for themselves. Because the greatest compliment is when your client, your student, they blaze their own trail, utilizing some of your techniques and putting it with their own, eating the meat and spitting out the bones. And now I'm a legend. And it's not on popularity. It's on talent and being able to deliver each and every time. So if you loved Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, the workbook, and then Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches playbook to convert conversations into currency, came out when I was 40, 41, 42. Now the Pitch Queen, I'm 43 years old. It's time to take my rightful place in history. I went from unknown to legendary. And you'll see it in my 4 books. So that's why the Pitch Queen matters. It is sharing what I've gone through, sharing, some things that people would never believe because I never talked about it. My story is more than homelessness and severe alcohol addiction and grief. It is So many things that will shock and awe you. So I encourage you, go get the Pitch Queen. I encourage you. And so, since we are in pre-sales, go get your book now. And even for those who've gotten my first 3 books, there's a special offer for you too. So check it out below. Really appreciate all the support that I've gotten. But also, you're probably like, what's in it for you? What's in it for you? What's in it for you is not just knowing that anything can be overcome, but you can do it with clarity, focus, ease, and grace. And when others are plotting your downfall, he's plotting your ascent. And by staying and obeying and taking out all the distractions that distracted you before from reaching your goals. And I'm going to show you how I did it, but I'm also going to share with you how you can do it, because I want you to take something from this book. This isn't a book about how great I am. I promise. This ain't that kind of book. This book is part inspiration, part memoir, part self-help, part. Let's get up. Let's get on that throne. Because when you're on the throne, people only approach you a certain type of way. If they don't approach you the right way, then you can't do nothing with them. And understand what I'm saying. A queen moves differently. That's why I'm not the bad bitch with a power pitch anymore. I'm the pitch queen. What are you the queen of? In the Pitch Queen, you'll figure it out. And I'm so glad to be here with you. So, hugs. Can't wait for y'all to get the Pitch Queen. Mwah.